Good afternoon, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Somebody let me know if you can hear me. You know how that go. Hey, Nikki Baby, Roxy, Humble J, Michelle Crawford. Hey, Stephanie, Renee Patterson, Black Beauty. How's everybody doing? You'll be listening in. Okay, thank you, Stephanie. Hey, Samara. There you are. I am taking my mommy. Your mommy break. I heard that. We're in conversation. I don't know if I said it, but hey, Humble J. Try not to miss anybody. Sugar Plum, Three Heartbeats. Oh, thank you for letting me know you can hear me, Black Beauty, Vina, Vela Breaker. How y'all doing? So, anyway, if you guys wouldn't mind, please hit the like button on your way in the door. Hey, PDP, so that we can have this conversation. All right. First thing I want to start off by saying, hey, EJ, is happy first day of the Black History Month. Now we know some of us realize that Black History Month, every month is Black History Month. Not only is it every month Black History Month, but it is World History Month as it pertains to melanated people. But because they've chosen to give us this one little day of the month, even though we've contributed so much to this country, um, but okay. So it is what it is. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm trying to put the brakes on myself, right? Because I know how I can go down that road, right? When it comes to talking about us. So I'm just gonna say happy Black History Month, right? Oh, and thank you, EJ. Happy Hump Day as well, right? So I also want to say, you know, rest in peace when it comes to Tyree Nichols. He is or was laid to rest today. I don't know the time, so that's why I'm saying is or was. I know that his funeral was today. Um, and wow, he's being laid to rest. On the first day of Black History Month, when something that has plagued our black men, um, in particular in this country, but since our ancestors have been here, and that is the unprovoked killing of not only black men but black women and children as well, but especially black men in this day and age at the hands of the patty rollers, right? No matter the color of the patty roller is blue. you know, I was on now. Thank you, Jay Wilson. But yeah, like I said, I want to mention that, and so yeah, I find that particularly heartbreaking. Um, and so yeah, I just want to mention that on the inception, and also, Jay Wilson. I don't know if you realize this or not, but hey, everybody that's coming in the room, I'm just gonna go and start talking. TC, Queen Diva, Michelle's daughter, Jay Wilson, Sharika. You watching it now? Cheryl. Hey everybody. Samara. Uh, Karma Bunny, and and I also want to mention, as it pertains to YouTube, I don't know if Jay Wilson is still in here or not, but if you are a content creator and your channel is monetized, um, uh, today marks the first day that you can monetize your YouTube Shorts. I tried it out this morning, and I actually have my first monetized YouTube Short. It is really easy. Just make your video, and follow the YouTube guidelines or whatever, and you don't even have to go in and self monetize. I'm assuming they've got some kind of review process, but it was monetized for me. And so if you are interested in doing anything like that, and you are a content creator that has a monetized channel, it's something that you might want to look into, because when it comes to this entertainment application, there are a lot of talented people. over here, and you deserve everything that they are offering to you, because you give them so much more, and so, like I said, if you monetize, you might, it's something that you might want to look into. Anyway, so I just wanted to mention that as well. Um, and so, yeah, Jay Wilson. I tried it out today, and it actually works. And so I just want to mention that in case you guys forgot about it, or or whatever. Because like I said, we deserve so much more, right? And so, uh, I believe that's all the things I want to mention before I got to the mess. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's get started. Once again, thank you guys so much for joining me. So, first thing I want to talk about was last night's main events. I'm sure everybody in the sector was, well, a lot of people in the sector, because you know, I watched it. I was waiting for um Kimmy to respond to the drama that had been going on surrounding her. We talked about it yesterday on my video. I felt like she did really well. I don't feel like that her back is against the ropes anymore, because she came out and pretty much slayed. And that's just how I feel about it. I did a community post about it last night, and now for me, it was about the roast, the drag or whatever, right? I was not concerned about no receipts. I wasn't concerned about no $300. I was only concerned about the drag, and and so, yeah, and so, she did that. She came out. She made a strong showing, and she did well in my opinion. Now, like I said, I made a community post about it last night, and I'm assuming people were more. Uh, I don't think they were so much worried about the drag as they were about receipts or $300 or whatever. And I hope that Kimmy, is going to or has paid that woman, what she owed her. You pay what you owe. As adults, we all know that in life. But as far as the drag goes, that is what I was wanting to hear, because I was wanting to be entertained. I mean, this is the B sector, right? Um, this is a smoke screen, a red herring. Jay Wilson, I don't even know what you mean by that. You got to tell me what you mean about that, sir. Because you know me. Sometimes I don't get it. Hey, Miss B. So anyway, Jay Wilson, that got me sidetracked. Right? People know what the focus. People know what the focus is. Oh, child, I wish you'd give me. I'm thinking you talking about something that I don't know about. Now you done got me wondering, why would you do that to me? Hey, Miss Philadelphia. Hey, everybody. If I didn't speak to you. And so, Jay Wilson that got me wondering, child, and got my mind wondering. Now see, but anyway, I was just wanting to mention that. Now, y'all know I'll be having questions immediately. Hey, Demetra, thank you so much, love. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And so, I'm glad you're in here, Demetra, too. Stick around. I would like to know what you think about something I'm getting ready to say. Uh, and so, oh Lord, I forgot what I was going to say, because of Jay Wilson. They are trying to get people off the. Oh yeah, you're right about that, Jay Wilson. I agree with you. I agree with you. I mentioned that yesterday. Absolutely, I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely, but that's right. Yeah, the meth head lady. She's absolutely, absolutely. I can't see why people are so oppressed. And then she's pressing Kimmy. Now, y'all, let me just say this too. I forgot to say this when I was doing my intro, right? So, when it comes to me and my commentary these days, I told you guys, I took a long sabbatical. Somebody tried to lie and say I got ran off when I simply stopped doing videos around the holiday, and I got pulled back in because of that wretched event, right? And so, um, if you guys have noticed, and I said this when I first came back, that I am not beefing anymore. I am simply doing my commentary. Now, I'm sure I'm going to say something eventually that somebody is not going to agree with, and that's fine. I respect that. but my commentary is my commentary. I'm not beefing with anybody. I'm not trying to pick with anybody. My commentary really is not up for debate. I said what I said, and I mean it. I'm just simply, saying what I feel from a first person standpoint. You know what I mean? And because it's from first person, like I said, some people are not going to agree with it. If you agree with it, cool. We on the same wavelength. If you don't, I respect that, right? And so, but my commentary is not for up is not I'm not going to debate about something that I said because it's my commentary. And seeing as how I'm not beefing and I'm not picking, I'm sure I'm just letting you guys know what I think about what I choose to talk about from my perspective. It is what it is. Like yesterday, for instance, I was over here talking about that number system or whatever, right? And I was like, well, it's not for me, say the name, like I'm old school, say the name, right? And so somebody went over and told the author of that content that I was saying something. Hey, Miss Intel, fun girl, flew out, Sharika, Wowsy, hey, Wowsy, hey, everybody, right? So anyway, somebody went over there and told her that I spoke on her commentary or her content, and I guess they tried to make it seem like I was saying something derogatory, right? But I wasn't. And so she came up the first time. She was a bit rah-rah, in my opinion. Seven said she wasn't rah-rah, and she later came back. And now I didn't mind explaining simply because I wasn't being shady and I wasn't being messy. Like, if I ain't with it, I ain't with it, right? This is coming from my standpoint, right? Right, Jay Wilson, I agree with you, right? And so she later came back up, and we then had a conversation. Do you see what I'm saying? And you was here. Hell, right. Hey, food junkie. I'm glad you're here, Bo. Let me talk fast because food junkie get ready first. But yeah, like this is just simply my commentary, and like I said, I put it on my community wall before I came back that my channel is going to be under reconstruction, right? So I'm not here to beef or pick with anybody, but I am going to do my commentary in the way in which I choose to do it, and nobody can change that because this is my channel, and I said what I said, like it or not. And I hope that you guys like it, but if you don't, I respect it. So I just want to mention that, right? And so, uh, somebody, y'all don't let me forget to talk about the Death Star, but I got to talk to Food Junkie real fast. Food Junkie, Food Junkie. Sean Bradley was upset with you, boo, because what you came up here and said yesterday. Now, y'all know I like to talk about beef sector business. So, Food Junkie was, and a lot of people, this is why YouTube history is important, right? Because some people weren't around and they don't know, what happened back in some of the prior Vegas Gate issues. So one of those prior Vegas Gate issues was Food Junkie and Sean Bradley concerning one of the Vegas Gates that they were one of the Vegas Gate events, I'm sorry, that they were having, right? And I'm not trying to tell you a story, Food Junkie, but I'm just telling you what Sean Bradley was upset about, right? So Food Junkie, per Sean Bradley. Now see, either I wasn't around when this happened with Food Junkie and Sean Bradley, or I was over here and I wasn't paying attention because, like I told y'all several times, I am not a B sector OG. Sean Bradley is a OG. Lady Nika is a OG. James Caldwell is a OG. There have people been around since the beginning, like Properly Bonafide, and some other people, right? These people will forever, even now, know more than I know about, when things got started way back. So anyway, yesterday Food Junkie came up and he was talking about the incident and what he had to do to get his refund back from a Vegas Gate event that Sean Bradley via Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley said that he uninvited Food Junkie to the Vegas Gate event, right? So yesterday, Food Junkie was talking about the fundraising this situation, right? So Sean Bradley comes on his channel either late last night or today, and he was talking about what Food Junkie said. He said somebody told him that Food Junkie had been over here talking about the Vegas Gate situation, right? And he was like, you know, he was pretty much saying Food Junkie was lying, because as soon as he invited Food Junkie, uninvited Food Junkie to the event, he gave him his money back, and he was like, Food Junkie was saying he was gonna come see me, and he was in Washington, and I live in Baltimore, and all of this and all of that. So Food Junkie, he was upset about what you had said, honey. I was like, oh, I wanted the Food Junkie hear that. So when you popped up, child, I had to mention it to you because you had him churched it. Now, in my opinion, he felt the way about that. He was churched a little bit. You touched him a little bit, Food Junkie. You really did, right? And so I don't know if you even knew that he said that on his channel, Food Junkie. But if you didn't, go over there and listen to it. Right? You might have a rebuttal. And so yeah, and he really feels like you felt a way about even now you feel a way you know, about being uninvited to the Vegas Gate event, right? And so I was like, wow, it's interesting, right? So I was so happy to, you know, tell it a little piece of info because it's beef sector history related info, and y'all know I love that sort of thing. Right? And so what else did he talk about? Oh, he also talked about last night's main event or whatever, you know. And like I said, Kimmy held her own. Oh, and then after that, after Kimmy did her live, y'all know that the lady in Chicago had a live set up, and she did a live reaction. What you say? What you miss, Quaddy, girl? Girl, you got to listen to Sean Bradley's video when he was talking about the Food Junkie and the Vegas Gate situation. And so, anyway, fast forward to the lady in Chicago's rebuttal or live reaction to what Kimmy had to say, right? Now, like I said, when it came to me talking about Kimmy's video last night, I was only worried about the roast, the gag, or the drag, or whatever you want to call it, right? I wasn't worried about no receipt. I won't worry about no $300. I could care less because I don't even think that that meth head lady, she's worried about the $300. I think she's real thirsty, and I'm thinking you worried about getting $300 from Kimmy, but girl, well, you worried about getting that all the money back that you gave the drug dealer? Did you are you trying to get a refund from the dope man? But anyway, I digress. So so the lady in Chicago, Food Junkie said, thank you, Ed Olivia. This little bit is enough for a comeback. Child, you're not Food Junkie. You know I know. There's no need to go watch. You know I know. Child, you know I know, child. You know I know. You already know I know. So anyway, but I'll be listening out, Food Junkie, for your response. Absolutely. And so I make Food Junkie made me lose my train of thought. I need to start reading the chat. But anyway, so 9 o'clock or 9:30, whenever it was, Kimmy did what she did. The time for the lady in Chicago, that time rolled around, you know, and she started out, you know, on her live. She was playing the INDEPENT, you know, that song right there, a cute song. I loved it. I love it. You know, that song actually was a highlight of the show for me. Now, mind you, this is just my opinion. This is no shade. This is honestly my opinion. That was the highlight of the show for me. I think that her performance was lackluster. And I was really surprised by that. Honestly, I was like, wow, I expected so much more. You know, at one point in time, I had to go on and click off, you know, because like I said, it was just, you know, so maybe she had a rough day. You know, sometimes you're just not with it, you know, or either that's just how she chose to, you know, that was her rebuttal, right? But this morning, she did a video, and she was more rah-rah this morning than she was last night. And I was like, wow, that's really interesting, right? And so I was like, okay. But no shade, but the last night, it was a little lackluster. I expected so much more because I expected, you know, a good old beef, old good old beef sector, scratching out of the eyes and pulling out of the weave, right? I didn't get that, but I was trying. Kimmy did drag, but the comeback was lackluster, and so I guess that's pretty much dead at that for now, or whatever. It was short and cute, but yeah, I expected so much more from the lady in Chicago. It is what it is. Like I said, this is the beef sector, and just because I don't beef no more don't mean I don't want to hear it. But I played my part, guys. I played my part, right? Seven also did a video. 7 Stars did a video last night, and they were talking about it was her and Reed and somebody else up there on Seven's channel. If you guys haven't checked out that, y'all go check that out. But it was a good live that Seven did last night. Wrong makeup. She do better with Kabuki and Gay. I'm not gonna do that with you, Jay Wilson. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not gonna do that, Jay Wilson. You're not gonna sabotage my piece over here. I'm just kidding, right? And so, yeah, Seven's live, and they were talking about it, and the ladies agree with me as far as the fact that they believe as well that Kimmy won. The drag, like I said, I wasn't worried about the receipts or the $300 because I don't care. I was just worried about the drag, whatever. And so, yeah, I heard them talk about that. Go look at Seven's Community Wall. Ooh, what it's got on it, TC? Because I didn't know. I didn't know to go look, child. Do tell. And so, uh, um, and so, yeah, that happened. I'm gonna stop reading. I need to stop getting sidetracked. So, what else that I want to talk about? Yeah, I want to talk about this. Okay, now here's the thing. Yesterday, we talked a little bit about how the situation with the Death Star, right? Let me put it that way, right? Now, here's the thing. On my community wall, I told y'all that a year and a half ago, over a year ago, that is that what's going on Seven's Wild Food Junkie? Um, yeah, y'all better look. Y'all gonna make me have to drop the link because I can't read and talk at the same. I mean, I can, but I be having questions. Right? Who got exposed? I be having questions. You put something down there and I don't know nothing about it. Then, look, the very last picture. Someone said it's. Oh, ooh, what? Who is Jay Wilson's favorite? TC. But I'm gonna have to look when I get off the live. So, right where I see law. And so let's talk about the Death Star because I put a community brawl post on it about it. And did I take a screenshot of it? And so I want to talk about it a little bit today, what I mean by that, right? Like I said, over a year ago, I told y'all when this whole thing, when they started hollering merge and all of this and all of that, and I told them to beware of the Death Star, people inviting other people over here, and making them oh goodness, I don't know nothing about that. Jay was saying, Austin, bring that traffic to my page. I know how to pick them. Ooh, the last picture is Jay Wilson's favorite. I find that underwear shop. What? Is that what had happened, Fool Jack? Did you see that, Jay Wilson? What? For real? Wow. Hey, View. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. I'll just have to look when I get off here. Looks like I'm gonna really need to go back and simply listen to JK. Read on FB because I'm not getting what some CC saw. Yeah, I just thought it was a very good read, Demetri. You know what I mean? And so and that was just my opinion. You know what I mean? That was just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm when I'm doing my commentary from now on, I'm not being messy, but I am speaking my truth from my standpoint, right? So uh shoot, what was I? Oh, Jay Wilson said he saw it and it was very nice. He said it was very nice. Cha, cha. The hell is a Death Star reference? I'm ready to let you know. I'm ready to let you know. Thanks for asking that question. So, like I said, we talked about this a year and a half ago, and I said what I said. Right? She said, right, I'm super biased. And the lead up sucked. Okay, Demetri. I respect that. And so here's just a little bit of the, if you want to see the entire community wall post, you can go to my community wall and read the post for yourself. This is not the first time that I've talked about this. And I feel like the Death Star is starting to consume this sector. Um, per what I wrote in my thing the other day. And I said the thing I find interesting is how some over here are actively trying to open the Death Star even quicker, meaning they want this sector to be consumed even quicker, right? And so the question that I had was, why sabotage your own damn sector, right? And that is the question that I'm posing to you guys. Why would you sabotage the beef sector? Why would you sabotage your own sector? Now, thank you, Shy Girl. The Death Star, in case you got, I really like Star Wars, right? And so the Death Star is a Star Wars reference. Shake You Shy Girl complex. And what the Death Star does is it goes through it's a weapon of mass destruction, right? Yeah, does Pat do you want to hit the link, Jay Wilson? Did you ask for the link? Because I'll drop it for you if you want to. And so just let me know if you want to hit it, Jay Wilson. So anyway, what the Death Star, like I said, it's a weapon of mass destruction, right? And what it does is when this weapon is launched, it goes through the galaxy, consuming planets, right? So when I'm using this Death Star reference, I am using it in the context of the beef sector being consumed by, in my opinion, you know, the black sector pretty much. Right now, I don't know a lot about a whole lot of people over there, but when I made that reference, I made it in context. Like I said, well over a year ago, I made it in context. Mainly I was referencing uh I was referencing GX, right? And the reason why I was not on, and then the reason why I was mainly referencing GX is because really not only GX, but all of those men over there, at least the ones that I've saw, haven't seen all of them. I don't spend no time over there because I don't care. That's not my thing, right? And so, but all the ones, the few that I heard from over there are very disrespectful to women. They think they can play women. Now, since folks have been meshing with, intermingling the black sector and the beef sector. We've seen a lot of the men from over there, have a whatever you want to call it, or with some of the women over here. We've seen a couple of incidents. We've seen the Tracy Rob Rack incident. I think Kimmy has had a couple of incidences. Now with Peace Love situation, we've seen Peace Love, but that's he's not necessarily the black sector over there. He's like manosphere world over there, right? But we've seen an increase in these events, and because we've seen increase, and along with ZX himself, of course, I believe that um some of us over here are allowing things that I will not allow on my channel. Let me put it that way, right? Um Now you got some sectors that, let me give you an example. Let's take the Nature Boy sector, right? The Nature Boy sector destroyed itself. The reason why the Nature Boy sector destroyed itself is because they turned on one another. They was all cat piss crazy, and they was not only doing stuff online to one another, but offline to one another, right? And I've seen a couple of or heard about a couple of incidences from the black sector over there. And they do that sort of thing too. Like, I don't know if all of them do it, but some of them do. And so yeah, I find it very interesting. So it is not my thing to interrupt intermingle to that extent with those people over there. But this is just me. I can't tell anybody else in this sector what to do, and no, I wish to, because it is your channel. You do what you do on your channel because that is absolutely your right, But I am simply talking about as far as for me and my channel, and these are my opinions, right? And so I feel like this sector is being consumed by the Death Star, right? And the reason why I feel that this sector is being consumed by the Death Star, it's like people are infatuated with a lot of things that are going on over here in the B sector, to the point to where they've gotten really comfortable, with not only coming over here and being messy, in my opinion, but and I think from the onslaught, there was a plan hatched, and I don't know if it's necessarily a spoken scripted plan, but if it's just something that they go around and do, right? Remember, the Death Star goes around and consumes other planets, right? And they destroy them, right? And so I heard something very interesting today, right? So this is going to be my example, right? And so, yeah, ate itself. I do agree with that. They destroyed themselves. I know I know for sure the Nature Boy sector destroyed itself. You know, and so here's the thing. Uh, who all crossed over, Kwani? Because I didn't cross over. You know what I mean? I'm not. I don't. I don't. I'm not too comfortable with certain things. So, and I've talked about this before. Nobody paid attention to it, and it's getting worse. Right? It's getting worse. And a lot of people don't even seem to mind. I don't even know if anybody seems to mind at all. But I mind. Right? I mind. But mind you, the only person's channel I control is my channel. Right? And so, like I said, I mind, and it's unfortunate. Because uh, without certain content creators, being so welcoming and being a portal for these people to pass through, we would not be where we are now. And I feel like the beef sector is slowly being consumed, um, by the Death Star, right? To the point to where I think that they are used to doing this sort of thing. But now they've gotten so comfortable to where they are outright, straight up doing content about what's going on in our sector, right? Now, I don't know if there are a couple of content creators that do, content about what's going on in that sector over there. You know what I mean? And that's cool if it's what they want to do, and I can't even tell them not to do no content on this sector over here. Why would I? It's a free country. It's your channel. But to be so sneaky and to think you slicker and a snicker, and I have even heard, I think I heard on Pizarro's channel last night when I think she read a comment where the commenter said something about the black sector think we stupid over here or something like that. That's why they think we stupid or something like that, right? And so um it's unfortunate. That's all. I'm gonna try to. I'm trying to be as neutral as I can here, but not neutral. But I don't want to. I don't want to go there. But the fact that nobody over here is really trying to stand up, um, right, Demetri. Like if it don't apply, let it fly. Right. Like I know for a fact that I'm not stupid, cause I'm just not stupid. I ain't with it. Right. So anyway, um, the fact that they are getting so comfortable. Let me tell you what happened. The reason why I'm talking about this right now. Okay. Me too, Kwani. They were very offended when I said that I didn't want none of them over here. They got offended by that, right? Even to this day, I don't know who is who because I don't fool around over there. And I got I think it was Chlorio Lover. She put something under one of my videos. And she was like, they'll come and fill up your chat and all of this and all of that, and pretty much try to take over your channel. That's never going to happen to me, right? And so, but I'm assuming that could be going on in some people's channels. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I don't know a lot of the channel names. You know what I mean? I'm familiar with the names that I'm familiar with. But you know, I don't know if you from over here or not, to be quite honest with you. You know, unless you tell me, you know. And so you know, and so yeah. I do agree that they are mostly trolls, and that's what they sound like, trolls, in my opinion. You know. But has the beef sector every real had any true alliance between the content creators? Are you talking about the beef sector and the black sector? Have they had a true alliance? I don't know. You'll have to ask some body from the beef sector that's trying to align with them. So I wouldn't know. I couldn't tell you that. I couldn't tell you that. I think the sector stuff is stupid because we're all black and acting a fool. Well, I have to disagree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree at all. Uh-huh. But anyway, and I disagree with that comment too about the Crips and the Blood. It ain't about that either. What it's about is that there are different levels to sectors, if you will, right? Now I have, y'all know me, y'all the ones that know me, I have been through a couple of sectors, and in every sector or section of YouTube that you go to, there are different ways in which that section operates, right? And so this is the first time though that I've actually seen a sector be infiltrated. Like, I really will admit that this is the first time that I've seen that, right? Okay, I dropped the link, Quani, as soon as I'm through talking. This is the first time that I've seen that. I find it very interesting. And so, and I think that it's unfortunate. But if you don't, if the B sector, especially the OGs, they don't seem to mind. And so, you know, if nobody minds, that's absolutely their right. But I can only control what goes on my channel, because whether I'm in the B sector or not, my channel is still gonna be my channel, right? And so, like I said, I've been through a couple of sectors, and this is the first time that I've actually witnessed a sector be infiltrated, right? And so, let me get back to, I forget what I was trying to say. Okay, so hey Flo, how you doing? Every sector has bugaboos. I know that's right. Who opened the door? Quantity, I can't say exactly who opened the door. You know what I mean? But it's the fact that the door, we know that the door has been open, right? It's the fact that for me, it's the fact that nobody over here seems to care or try to, they are not trying to lead the situation. They are only trying to follow. And that's unfortunate to me, you know. And so that's my issue, you know. And so from how I seen it, it seems that rogue folks from the B sector have intersected in other spaces, which ends up in havoc after some time. I think some of the newer content creators may be doing it, and maybe a couple of the old ones. But for the most part, if you've been over here for a while, you ain't got to go to another sector to get your content. Like me, I don't have to go nowhere else to get my content. You know, if I'm gonna do content in another sector, I can go to that sector for a while, or I can stay right here and do it. Because like I say, I do all types of content, and I can do it from right here. You know, because my subscribers know that I don't talk about one thing all the time, right? And so you have no rights to be in. Well, you know what? You have no right to come on my channel and dictate to me what I have a right and not a right to do. Right? So let me tell you this right now. Now, I'm assuming you from that sector over there. So this is how I run my channel, right? I said at the top of the video that this is how I feel about what's going on, about whatever it is that I choose to talk about on my channel. This is from a first person standpoint. I also said that at the top of the video that this is not for debate. So if I see you in my comment section disrespecting me, I'm simply going to block you. and move it right along. I don't have a problem with it. Okay? All right? So you might want to tread. Now, you're welcome to stay, because I don't know who you are anyway, but tread lightly, because I don't mind blocking. And I don't, it don't bother me at all, And so, yeah. But anyway, I did give that precursor before I started my commentary. And maybe some of you guys weren't in here, but my commentary is not up for debate because I'm speaking, you know, things the way that I see them as they pertain to me, right? And so, yeah, that's just how I feel about it. So anyway, I don't know where they come from, like honestly, but I've heard that before about the Tommy Sotomayor thing. And the reason why I mentioned the Nature Boy thing is because I heard some of them come from the old burned down Nature Boy sector. I heard that some of them come from the conscious sector. I heard that some of them are trolls on different levels of trolls. And all of and so yeah. Mm-hmm. And then a lot of them did come through Bree and Pizarro, and Tracy, and if it's anybody else I can't think of it right now, but that's besides the point, right? So I forgot my train of thought. Okay, so like I said, let me fast forward to what I heard today, because I lost my train of thought now. I got sidetracked. But we don't do the disrespecting of the content creator on my channel, right? So if you think you're going to come over here and do that, you are mistaken. Okay? I'm just saying. Uh-huh. That's how I run it over here. We out. And if you've been here for a while, everybody know this, right? So, yeah. Anyway, let me tell you what I saw. So this morning, I was listening to Brianna's video, right? And she said that, was that Brianna's video? I don't want to lie on her. She said that there was a video either scheduled or already going on, or already went on the Candy Cartel's channel, right? And she is the one that came over yesterday because I said I didn't like that whole number system, right? And so I listened to that. I said, oh, because y'all know for 2 days I've been looking at videos, right? And so, why are you so upset about the merge? I'm not upset about the merge. I'm talking about this from my standpoint. I simply do not agree with it. But the only thing I can control is my channel. And so, like I said, once again, I'm talking about it from first person. And so, yeah. And I hope that answered your question. And so I've been on here so long, I'm not worried about subs or money. I am not a what do you call it, for the numbers. I'm not chasing 1,000 or 2,000, and I'm not chasing a coin bag or whatever. My people know this, right? And so clearly you don't know nothing about me, or else you wouldn't have asked that question, right? And so anyway, um yeah, I'm not worried about the click, the view, and the only coin I'm really worried about is the coin that YouTube owes me, because I am not volunteering for YouTube, Google, and if I have AdSense, I expect to be paid those monies from AdSense. It's not a little, it's absolutely a lot, but still, if you owe it to me, you owe it to me, right? And so anyway, that's what I'm concerned about. Anyway, so I listened to that and I was like, oh, okay. So now I had a feeling that things have gotten really lax around here, because after a while, a person or a group of people, their true intentions will be able to show through, right? And so I go over there and I start listening, and they had a lot to say about a lot, right? And so And also I think Brianna said the girl was gonna leave the video up only for an hour or so or something like that, right? I don't know if it's still up or not, and I was red bottom through, but the parts I found very interesting, like they was commenting on stuff like at one point in time, there was a guy on the line with her that had clicked the link, and one of them had said either Candy or that guy had said something like, "Fi Babe should have waited to do the video this morning until after their video, the video that they were doing. Now, why she should have waited, I don't know. They clearly don't know how things work in the B sector, not for real, because there's really been no real B sector battles around here for a while, right? Like we go back and forth immediately. That's what we do. Now, last night, after Kimmy did her video, Fi Babe did her video. And so I was thinking that Fi Babe was, gonna drag like Kimmy drug, and then Kimmy was gonna come back and do a rebuttal to that, right? Because us have been around the beef sector for a while, know that that's how it used to be done. If you was beefing with somebody, you could go back and forth doing videos all night long, right? So I missed that sort of thing about the beef sector. And so I was hoping that I got to see a little bit of that. No, I didn't get to see it, but you know, I have done it many times, you know. And so anyway, so I was listening. So that's one thing that was said. Um, they said that Fi Babe should have waited to do her video this morning until after they did their video. I'm assuming, they are assuming that she was gonna watch their video, and she would have been, her commentary would have been better suited after. Now I don't know why they thought this, and I'm thinking, huh? That don't even make no sense to me. But child, it is what it is, right? And so, I'm assuming they think they better at this or something, you know. But how can you be better at the beef sector's protocols and the way they do their videos, and you're not even beef sector? That don't make no sense to me, but it is what it is. Everybody got a right to their own opinion. Something else that I heard, I found very interesting, that they were talking about the girls, cooling unit or whatever. I found that interesting. Demetra had to go on the girl's wall yesterday, and tell her that no, I am not picking whatever number Fi Baby is. That is not who I'm rooting for, because we do have we had a bitter battle, okay, and we have had a long standing beef. Now we don't beef back and forth anymore, but it went on so long there's no need to, okay. And so I'm assuming she didn't know that, because if she had known that, she wouldn't have never assumed that I was, choosing Fi Babe as my number of choice or whatever, right? So, and I appreciate you doing that, Demetri, too, because see, that is what happens. But when you assuming a thing, right? You assumed something that you didn't know nothing about, because you really don't know nothing about the sector, not for real. You're trying to piece stuff together, and y'all know I am a stickler. No, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I am a stickler for B sector history, right? I like to go back and research a thing. When I came into the sector, I looked at a whole lot of videos, and I asked a whole lot of questions. You know, that's how you don't end up looking like a dumbass. You do some actual research first, right? And so, something else that I heard on the video, they said that I found that interesting. Talking about the girls' wall unit. It was something else that they were saying too, that I found that very interesting. Oh, and at one point in time, the guy. Now, what I got out of the comment, and they was like, we shouldn't have said that, or we shouldn't have. I can't remember the words that he said or she said exactly, but I felt like they was like, you giving up the game. Like how somebody be like, hush, cause you telling too much. You know what I mean? And that's what I took out of the comment that they made. And that just verified for me my Death Star theory, right? And so, like I said, I don't know what the plans that they think they have for the beef sector. But maybe the B sector will eventually step up. I find it unfortunate if they don't. But whether the B sector steps up or not, I am still going to run my channel the way that I want to run my channel, because no matter the sector I am in, I don't have to merge with anybody that I don't want to merge with. I don't have to fool with you if I don't want to fool with you. Okay? And so, yeah, that's how I feel about it. And so I just want to mention that to you guys. Hold up, I was trying to read this. Well, I don't know if they are very feminine. I know that they are very disrespectful. And everyone that I've heard is very disrespectful, like GX. So I'm taken aback by that sort of thing. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I'm not impressed by all of that at all. So anyway, I guess that's all I just want to mention it to y'all. But like I said, they done got so comfortable now that they are letting you guys know what they are doing. And it is on you whether you choose to just roll over and let them do what they do, which is consume you or not. Because all you really got to do is black them out. Because somebody said that they are putting the names of beef sector people in the titles and all of this and all of that. Now I don't know if anybody's doing that over here. But somebody either wrote down in the chat yesterday or wrote in my comment section under one of my videos that they are doing that. And say they are becoming more and more comfortable, right? But if y'all like it, I love it. But it ain't gonna happen over here. Eleanor said she wasn't a. I truly was shocked. Somebody said something in here earlier that Villanor needs to take her born. Y'all don't like Villanor? Why y'all like Villanor? Demetri said, "Well, I just finished that replay, and we matched a lot, honestly. What? And we met. What you could you expound on that thought, Demetri? I don't know what you mean by that, love. Is it me or does? I think Villanor said she spoke on my chat. She had clicked the link the other day, and she said that she does feel protective over MU. That meth head lady. She knows I guess she comes across as needing protection to some people. Do you see what I'm saying? And when it comes to that subject right there, I think and she comes across that way. I'm assuming to a lot of people. You know, and so yeah. So, Quantity, do you want? I don't even know Quantity. Quantity, if you still here, do you want me to still drop the link? Mm-hmm. Oh no, you didn't, TC. Oh my God. And so what I meant is that I waited until my commentary to go and watch Candy's replay, and that the commentary matched a lot, except for a few places. Oh, okay, I got you. Y'all just didn't I got you. Wow, y'all really don't like that lady. Mm-mm. You want to hit the link, Demetri? Okay, and Quantity. Okay, let me drop it, ladies. Hold on 1 second. Let me copy it. But yeah, Demetri, feel free. It's no problem. Okay, I got it copied. Flo says, protecting their wallet like they did Diamond's Dory's. It's all a pay. I agree with that, Flo. You're right about that. Absolutely, absolutely. Let me get it up here because I copied it. Hold on 1 second, ladies. Let me okay. Here's the link. There y'all go. And so I agree with that, Flo. I sure do. Mm-mm. In my opinion, she a paymaster too. So it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Beach got bro J Fire said Demetri don't fall for it. They watch B sector still. They watch B sector steal the talking points. I mean, I can remain. I can agree. It seemed like they really don't have nothing going on over there. And why so many people over here are so impressed by them is beyond me. Like I don't get it, but that's just me. So yeah, I believe that steal talking points from the B sector content creators, then flip it as their own, put B sector people name in the title, so they get in the algorithm. Well, child, I am not surprised at all. I am not surprised. Okay, here go my ladies. 1 second. Kwani?
Olivia, yes.
Okay, 1 second. Hold on. Uh Demetri, is that you?
It's me.
Okay. All right. Hey y'all.
Hello.
Hey.
Good
Hey,
afternoon.
everybody.
Okay, I don't know who want to go first, but whichever one is fine with me.
I can go
Man,
first. Yeah, go
huh?
ahead, Connie. Go ahead, Connie. I'm fixing my coffee. Go ahead.
Olivia, then you broker
Uh-huh.
emerge on your channel.
Did I broker a merge?
On your
Hell no.
channel.
On my
Did you
channel,
bring
no.
Kiki and the people over here on your channel?
That bring who? That
Huh?
bring who?
Cookie
No,
and those other folks on your channel?
I didn't let me answer that question. I didn't bring Cookie over here to merge with the sector. I brought her over here to comment on something I had going on. Oh no, I brought her and um Bomb Cherry over here to talk about that Clyde Diva chick because I didn't know nothing about her. So that was before they was even hollering about some kind of merge. That merge stuff, that came after that. I brought her over here to talk about somebody I didn't know about, that I knew Cookie knew about.
That so-called merger word was thrown out before you put them on your panel. These panels are brokering mergers.
That word was not thrown out before I had
Yes,
them
it
open.
was. Yes, it was.
Well, I
Yes,
didn't
it
hear it.
was.
I
Yes, it
didn't hear it.
was, Olivia.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
And Olivia,
I
what
didn't
you
hear
do
it.
also, you go all around the world and yah on YouTube. And then you come back to the beef sector. You get tired of us and you go to
Uh-huh.
other genres of YouTube and you come back
Yeah.
and you brag about it. You broke in
Who me?
mergers too.
Who me?
Yes.
I
Yes,
don't
you
have to
do.
come back and brag about nothing. If I don't want to be here
Olivia,
for,
that's what you do. Do you watch your videos?
yeah, I watch my videos. I'm the one
You come
making
back
them.
on Olivia, you come on your channel. Olivia, I adore you.
I adore you too. You my girl.
And you come to your channel and you brag
Mm-hmm.
about it. I'm not
I don't
always
brag about
open to be
nothing.
sector. I go all around the world in yaya. And you bring that mess back over here. And you bring the people in your room. Yes, you do. You are
I have
broken
different
you are building mergers too. Olivia,
I have different subscribers from different sectors.
the panels are bringing mergers. It's brokering mergers. Olivia, come on
That
now.
don't have nothing to do with me. I disagree. But that's your, you know what?
Olivia,
Okay.
you do it. You're part
I
of the
don't
merger
merge with
too.
nobody. I've never came over here and started a merge campaign with anybody. I've never came over here and started a merge with in the entertainment sector. I never came over here and started a merge with the manosphere slash old black sector. I don't do that. I got different subscribers from different sectors. So if you're saying that, you're telling a lie.
I'm not telling no lie. I'm telling what I'm
Yes, you
seeing.
are telling a lie because I don't broker no merge. You
My
don't hear me
eyes
hollering
are
at
not
my
blind and my ears are not deaf.
I
Olivia,
never said y'all merge with the entertainment sector. Y'all merge with the old black sector. I don't say that, Quanta,
who
because I
do
don't
you
have to.
who have you chosen? What area of YouTube have you chosen, Olivia?
What do you mean? What area? Right now, I'm choosing the B sector. Now, when
Right
I
now.
leave the B
See what
sector,
I'm
I
talking
choose
about? Right
the
now
B
she
sector.
be sick because right now, right? Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. Okay.
Right
All
now, I'm
right,
B
Olivia.
sector. That's my choice. But
Okay.
wherever I choose to go, my subscribers follow me. Wherever I
Exactly.
choose to go. See, the
Exactly.
reason why I don't have to merge with any other sector is because I merged with my own people. I don't
Mm,
have to merge with a whole sector. I merge with
mm,
my own people. Some of my people have been with me since day one. Like Cloud, no matter sector I'm in, Cloud is gonna be with me. Like NYW, she been with me forever. So wherever I go, NYW is gonna drop down in the chat. Then when you got your own people, you don't have to merge with no other sector because you already got your base. That's what a lot of people don't understand.
Okay, so what's really your issue? What's this video all about?
This video is about how I believe that this sector is being consumed by the Death Star. That's what the video is about. Now,
why do you care?
If you don't want, let me finish. Now, if you don't agree with that, that's fine. If you like to merge with these people, that's fine. Like I said,
why do you care if you not us?
Let me finish. Let me finish, because it's my channel. I was trying to say that if you don't agree with my commentary, that's fine. But it's not up for debate. Now, I let you debate it. Now I'm done. Now, do you want to talk about something else?
We're debating the subject matter. If you are only here for now, why do you care?
I'm not debating my content or how I'm running my channel or what sector I go to simply because I don't have to. Now, I'm done with the conversation. So either you can talk about something else or you can leave. But thank you so much for your commentary.
You're welcome. Still love you. Still mad? You mad at me? You mad at me?
You know, you my sister, girl. We do this all the time. But let Demetri say what she got to say. Go on mute. Hey, Demetri, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, Lord. Thank God I'm 100% beef. I got a little nervous.
Chad, you know we funny. We do this all the time. That's my sister. It don't, girl.
Right,
we do it
I'm
all
just being funny. And I just wrote on my community board that I was on your link, and I actually Lane, did they ever think they'll see the day, right? But right.
Yeah, you're right, Demetri. We got off to a rocky start, girl. But you know, okay. I don't, you know.
Hold no grudges, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I don't either. And the bottom line is, even if our beefing situation ever come again, it don't take away from me always wanting to hear your perspective, your viewpoint, whether I agree or don't agree. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what, Demetri? And guess what, Demetri? I know that, and thank you for that. I know that.
Yeah. So what I was doing when I was listening, right? Because I was gonna do my what I seen, so I was already taking my notes, but then I got really involved in the chat, and I said, "Well, I might as well come up here, right?" So. With the I don't believe that the sector has been infiltrated.
Demetri, can you do me a favor? Can you go on and talk? Hold on.
I can.
Can you go
I
on
can.
and talk?
I can
talk because I need to mute for a minute. Okay.
Not a problem.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. No, you're welcome. So, hey, everybody in the chat. I hope y'all off to a great afternoon. It's early evening now. So, anywho, to me, and this is nothing new if you know anything about me, I do not believe, number one, let me say this. I've never been for no merger. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. That's not even to be debated, challenged, or questioned. Because from the very influx, I immediately took a stand. I was howling into the moon, and that's always been my stance. Period. Number two, I don't think that currently, a year later, I don't think the sector has been infiltrated. I don't think the sectors have merged, right? I think what happened is kind of like the Texas-Mexico border, right? Whereas you can go through as a visitor, but you expected to go your ass home, right? And that it's always been that way. But the portal was definitely opened, right? Who in the hell left the gate open?
Thank you. I know. I'm sorry, Demetri. You know that these people that come in and out my house, they don't respect boundaries.
No problem.
Can you? I'm just making. It's just my family. I was just playing about it. They ain't got no respect, no boundaries in here. I don't want nobody to think I'm saying nothing bad about my own people. But would you please mind giving me a synopsis of what you just said? Because I was trying to listen. It was sounding interesting. I want to talk about it. If you don't mind,
not a problem. I was just saying, listening to your commentary, right? We have the same mindset as far as I'm 100% for keeping the beef sector. I don't believe, going to your all this is based off of what you were saying. I don't believe, in my viewpoint, that the beef sector has been infiltrated. Okay. And then I also went back to do a little bit of the history, right? A little bit of the history. Another point you made was who left. I put it as who in the hell left the gate open, right? So this started over a year ago, and people want to say Tracy because Tracy did different sectors commentary, right? But Tracy, that might be very true, and it's also been what she's done since day one. So it's not like she did on something different or switched up the game purposely, right? She's been doing that. And you know what happened was, and I've said this before, Brianna, then Pizarro. I think Brianna, with her opening up her panel, and that's where really truthfully over a year ago, the influx of people coming, right, and becoming a part of the commentary happened on Brianna Petterville channel. Now, I don't think she meant I don't think she did it for no particular reason, right? I don't think she did it like, okay, let me bring these people in so they can take off. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that way.
Right.
It didn't feel that way.
No, she didn't mean it in a malicious way. No malicious intent.
Exactly. But it was just like, and already when she started doing that, it's like some flunkies start coming over here, some weird deadbeat people, and then Petterville was saying, why y'all letting these people in? Then Pizarro started her channel, right? Pizarro started her channel, and then everything was going, her channel was building, and then, to me, she started thinking at that moment that she was the puppet master, right? So to me, when she opened up the gates, which none of this is new, I said this last year, okay? When she opened up the gates to the black sector, she was opening up in purposes and a motive to start shit, right? Start shit, start fights, you know what I'm saying? And that's when that part came in a whole different type of like and issue, because guess what? Tracy had been talking about people for a couple of years in different sectors. It wasn't none of that going on. Right. Brianna had them people over there, and at least it kept kind of contained. Okay.
Yeah.
And then when Pizarro opened up her spaceship and shit like that, then it became because, and let me be fair, because of the way that Pizarro's platform is built up, as far as always the rah, and I have nothing against that. With opening her platform up like that, it's gonna jump off, right? And then what happened, like, I didn't have any problem with that. Let me be very, very transparent, right? And I said all of these things and made these points last year. People thought I was just being highly emotional because I got pissed off, right? But the thing was, you bring these people over here, you know what I'm saying? You open up the door and shit like that. And that's cool. You start fighting, that's fine. But it seemed to me at that time they was backing the other people, right? In the midst of the fights, including against me, right? And so now all of a sudden I got people, you know, outside the sector attacking me and all this type of shit, which is fine because I'm with the fight. But I felt like the very folks who setting this shit up, it was just like they steady kissing them people ass, right? And I said that. Now, what happened was I said fuck everybody and shit, and I've been saying fuck all this, ain't no merger. What killed it was you bring these people out, you let them come in, you set up this shit, but then when they start attacking you on the same way, all of a sudden you don't say a goddamn anything. It was
all they run back, Demetri, they run back to us.
They didn't want to fight. They didn't want to fight at all. It was all good and funny when Cookie was over there doxing my child support records and shit, right? Which I don't have no problem with that because I fights, baby, right? But they steady kissing, and you brought this bitch in from a different sector. You know what I'm saying? You sit there and showcase this bitch. Now that it's getting real nasty, now that it's getting not real foul and nasty with these people, I would think that you would have some sector loyalty. Not that you have to fight for me, but don't sit there and just like act like, you know what I'm saying? But then what happened was, and I'll never have respect for, is when these same people came through and did all that type of shit, the doxing threats and all that shit, when it turned on both of them, Brianna and Pizarro, neither one of them fought any of them people back. None. All they simply did was just simply try to sweep it under the rug like always. And I've said this. This happened over a year ago, so nothing about my commentary is goddamn new. Nothing is different. I ain't flip-flopping. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So who in the hell left the gate open? Brianna and Pizarro. Period. Now, what I was saying though, Miss Olivia, I'm gonna just real quickly make this last point, okay?
Take your time.
Another thing, now what happened is, now that was last year, right? Last year, I was just like, fuck every other sector, screw everybody. Hell no, I ain't going. but what happens is just like the Texas and Mexico border, right? It's so close together. The gate then being open. That don't mean everybody from Texas want to move to Mexico, right? It don't mean all of Mexico want to move to Texas. That might not be a good example. But you get following me, right? What it
I get what
means
you're
is they
saying.
can get a passing visa or whatever to kind of go between the two. But when
Right.
you're in each other's land, territory, you have to follow their rules,
I
right?
agree with that.
I don't
I
think
agree with that.
the black sector is horrible as I thought at first,
Uh-huh.
right? Because I just
Mm.
thought, because at first all the worst of the worst was just coming and doing the most foulest shit, right? They ain't no worse than what we is over here. I go like to Buddy Lee, right? Buddy Lee from Houston, like me.
Uh-huh.
Buddy Lee, I go over there because I enjoy his show and everything. But what I don't do is I don't get in their goddamn business, right?
Right.
What I don't do is bring their business back to Lit Lane,
Right.
right? What I
But
do
they
is,
but
uh,
they seem to be getting into our business more and more. That's my issue.
well, it's always been like that because the beef sector is banging, right? The beef sector got a lot of shit going on, right?
Well, the beef sector
So,
used to be banging. Demetria, let me stop you right there. The beef
sure.
sector used to be banging, but we have a whole new class of people. Some of them is real weak running around here, and that is the reason why some of this is going on. Because it's fine if you want to mingle. But if you start following and not, and not leading in your own sector, therein lies the problem. That's the problem that I have. But like I said, that is a personal. That is how I see things. But the only thing that I can lead is my channel. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh,
And so, but let
absolutely.
me
And
read
guess
this.
what? Go ahead.
Let me read this to you. What do you think about this? Sweet and Low says, I think this sector has gotten weak, and I definitely know why. But Sweet and Low, I want to
Why?
ask you,
I've been
why do
said
you
that.
right, Sweet and Low, why do you think that why you said you definitely know why? So can you tell me, Sweet and Low, if you're still in here, why you think the sector has gotten weak, and what do you think about that, Demetra?
Okay, and I definitely after that, I definitely want to address Truth Enterprise, okay? Because she's saying some
Oh,
very informative things, and I have no
okay,
problem addressing it. Okay. So but
okay,
I'm not going this show. I've been thought that the beef sector been getting weak, right? Because of the
uh-huh,
fact I said this a long time ago. You remember when I said a perfect example with the war deal, right?
uh-huh,
I said
yeah,
all this shit, and I will post the videos. I said all this shit a year ago, right? So it's like
mm-hmm,
nothing new. Okay, I don't mind repeating it. But the
mm-hmm,
sector started getting weak when everybody started making these goddamn alliances. When everybody started teaming the hell up,
yeah,
right? When they start trying to
yeah,
close the goddamn airlines, right? I mean
yeah,
airwaves. When all that shit made it very weak. It made it where people couldn't even. It was hard for different people to have different opinions because so many people wanted to be a part of the it crowd. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Or
Well,
the
and then
conspiracy.
I would agree with you, Demetra, because really, when it comes to content creators, content creating is not a team sport. It's okay to collaborate sometime, but at the end of the
Exactly.
day, it's not a team sport. Not in my opinion.
Let me address Truth Enterprise real quick because she's an
Okay.
idiot. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The bottom line is this: I'm 100% beef sector, period, point blank. I don't go for no merging shit. I don't mix beef sector shit with nobody else sector shit. If
Uh-huh.
I have a content creator from another sector on my panel, I don't allow them to get into beef sector business.
Uh-huh.
Now, as far as this game goes, when Candy and people came on my channel, I was doing a live reaction to that man's content. Okay. Number two, Candy, aka Switzerland, is
Uh-huh.
the one who started the numbers game. Okay. So
Uh-huh.
at that point in time, which has already been going on, yes, I had them on my platform. And I can have anyone I want on my platform anytime. But see,
Mm.
this game here thing started, and it's no denying where it came from. And I said from day one that even though Candy might have started that thing, it's all beef sector players. MU is not a player for in my books. In my book, right? And also, it don't matter who started it. Beef sector is the ones who in control of the game. See, I
Well,
said
it's
all
supposed
of
to
this.
be.
No, that's
It's
where we have
supposed
to stand up and be that way. It's not according to
right.
nobody else goddamn rules. It's not according to who think, you know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be
Right.
about it. And I'm not gonna ever support that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ever. It's according to the goddamn, just like on my platform that Truth Enterprise dumbass want to refer to, bitch. I said it then because my thing wasn't even okay. I said right then and there when they tried to say like different things, the way they look at it, I said that's not beef sector shit. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Beef sector shit is based off of responding.
Uh-huh.
You can't sit back and don't motherfucking respond. You can't sit
Right.
back and don't, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that.
Right. Right.
So I
Right.
don't have to explain anything because I make myself crystal motherfucking clear on my channel. But since Truth
Mm-hmm.
Enterprise want to sit up in here and try to pass that bullshit, crackhead, girl, you smoke fentanyl. Shut up. So at this point in time, Miss Olivia, she's trolling me, and I'm not finna have no debate with that dumb idiot. But I did want to go ahead and address that. Okay.
Well, it's between you and Truth. I
Yeah,
like both of y'all.
I understand
Truth,
that,
if you
girl.
want to
Shut
come up
up,
here and
Truth.
respond, Truth, if you want to come up here and respond, you can. You know what I mean?
She don't
If
hit
Demetra
links.
is willing to listen.
I listen to her. I still go to her damn channel too. I go over.
Right, me too. I
She an
love I love
idiot.
Truth Enterprise. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll be
I am
getting
not
mine.
okay. So guess what? I don't have to argue the point about whether I do the same thing as Pizarro Bree. Number one, my channel
Right,
has always been and forever be a one woman show.
right.
Number two, I've never to this date, 4 years into this shit, ever had to have anybody on my panel when I'm dragging. Ever,
Mm-hmm.
ever. That's a whole huge difference. Number three, I've been standalone. I support who I support when I support it. Let me tell you something. Brianna said it best. We're not the same. So you can miss me with that bullshit ass comparison. Girl, boo. You sound like
Mm.
a goddamn crackhead saying stupid ass shit. It's a miles difference between me and you and them. Okay, Miss Olivia, my platform is
Right.
always a one woman show. Okay.
Absolutely. That's how I feel about it too. Because like I said, I don't feel like when it comes to content creators, whatever sector you are in, I don't think that it's a team sport. And that's why YouTube, ships or sometimes YouTube ships or alliances. That is part of the reasons why they don't work out sometimes. Because when you in an alliance or whatever you want to call it with a group of people, like say me and you is in an alliance, right, Demetra? Well,
Right.
you might do something one day that I don't agree with, or you might say something that I disagree with, right? But because we are in alliance or whatever, I can't come out and speak my truth about what you said or what you did,
Right.
because I don't want to mess up the situation. So that is stifling me, my commentary, as well as my channel, because now I'm stressed out about not stepping on your toe because
Exactly.
we in a situationship. And so that's what I mean by, in my opinion, when it comes to YouTube content creators, it's not a team sport.
It's
I
not
think
a
for
team
me,
sport. Go ahead.
yeah.
And
No,
it's the
I'm just
same
saying that
thing.
for
Like
me,
with
it's
okay,
always
at one
better to
point in
stay
time, you
alone.
was going and you didn't visit different platforms, right? When you
Yeah,
go visit different platforms, that don't mean all of a sudden y'all in a goddamn team, right?
right,
It don't mean
right,
y'all buddy. And the difference comes in whether you stand with your viewpoint or do you always like a sheep go to theirs, right?
right,
So it don't
right,
matter with anyone. As long as I'm having a good time or I want to participate, that's what I'll do. Just like hitting your link. Just because I hit your link right now today don't mean me and Miss Olivia buddy we gonna
right,
agree on everything. I'm never gonna say bullshit Miss Olivia. That's retarded.
right.
And only simple people think that way, and then they want other people to think the same way with them.
I agree. Yeah, it
And I've
just means
never
you
done
just
that,
hit
so
the
I
link.
won't.
Like it just means
You
you
know,
just hit the link. You can go back to your channel right now and do some commentary about me because you disagree with me. And but that's your right to do that because that's your channel. Do you see what I'm saying?
that's a
And
lie. Let
so
me tell Lynn Morris something. Let me tell
okay,
you something. I was on goddamn Pizarro and them panels. I had a good time over motherfucking there. And they didn't stop me from coming anywhere. When I saw the
mm,
fuck shit especially as it relates to what we're talking about today, them being the porter for the black sector, that's when I was like, oh, fuck this dumb shit. You can't rewrite history, Lynn Morris. Now, be for who you want to be for. That's absolutely fine with me. But you can kiss my ass. Sorry, Miss Olivia. And
No
I'm
problem.
not addressing any of that anymore, because guess what? People gonna think what they want to think. People gonna choose who they want to choose. It ain't never stopped Demetria. Demetria doing fine. So I'm not addressing any of that anymore. Sorry.
Well, that is the reason why I said my commentary is not up for debate, because sometimes what some subscribers or trolls want you to do is to divert the conversation by commenting on whatever they saying in the comment section. That's why
But look at this. You see rebuking you bitches. Okay, now mind you, have I said anything that don't talk to black sector?
No,
Have I done any of that? So
no, you haven't.
look how simple-minded people do. Didn't the black sector celebrate this lady's sobriety? My name is Demetria Lit all day. And Buddy Lee in the black sector absolutely did. So what exactly are you trying to say? Because see, I'm sitting here saying that it's not a goddamn infiltration. You keep the good, don't let in the bad, and you let them operate as much as you want to. As far as me, I don't believe in letting the black. I'm gonna operate my shit the way, and I'm 100% beef sector. Pure point blank.
Well, as long as you lead and don't follow. My position is when you start following another whole sector, that means your sector is being consumed, because you are not leading, you are following. And then in your chat, if you want to talk about them, that's fine, because you lead your channel, you don't follow. You see what I'm saying? Over here, I lead my channel. I don't follow nobody.
Exactly.
But I think this comment is for you, Demetria. The person says, so Demetria can entertain them, but Pizarro can't. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but I think that's for you. I know it's not for me.
Olivia, it all came from one goddamn time, Sunday. Okay, that one video I did got people perturbed. Okay, perturbed.
Okay, Pizarro, I dropped the link.
Let me tell y'all something. Don't get nervous. Don't get scared. Demetria ain't trying to be nobody motherfucking queen. Demetria gonna do what she gonna do regardless. I said it before and I say it again. I'm gonna keep growing and I'm gonna keep growing. Whether it's 2 people at a time, 10 people at the time. I'm gonna run my channel the way I motherfucking run it. And so for anybody getting a little upset that Demetria's starting to get more than 100 people in her chat, I don't know what to tell you, because I'm not gonna stop.
Oh, do you think that's what's going on?
That's definitely what it was. You didn't hear Big Bree? You didn't hear Big Bree talk about?
No, what she said?
Exactly 500, 700 people. Now she too big. Now, bitch. Number one, that looked like very stupid to me. Because see, guess what? I've been growing and doing my thing slowly. And it don't matter who I ever supported. They didn't throw no numbers to motherfucking me. I didn't sit on here and, like people like to say, I was whining, talking about why I didn't get the support back, right? So that in itself should be proof that, guess what? My numbers and my growth don't come off the back of nobody else. Right. Period. You can't have goddamn one hand in the other hand. You can't do that.
Right.
And so now I've been beefing with, I've been had a problem with her ass. And I tore her ass up the other day on Lady Nika shit. When she said that day she won, she lost. Okay? And the only reason she had something to say today is because guess what? Why you gonna bring up my little one time, my one hit wonder? Girl, one hit wonder, Olivia. And Brianna Disturbed. She actually had the audacity to bring up numbers. Okay? When she just told me last week that I could never compare to her. My numbers will never look like hers. I ain't talking about numbers. I'm just talking about whatever. And she talking about, she counting and saying 600, whatever people. Shit. That retarded ass, fake ass shit.
Is this you?
No numbers game. Hey.
Okay. What is the problem?
Girl, that call for you, or did you come up here to say something to motherfucking me?
I'm guessing I came to say something to you because you over here doing the most. Is you over here crying for Olivia and begging for Olivia? Is you over here crying and begging for Olivia? Oh, poor Demetria. They don't pay me no attention. They giving all these people the clout. They giving them the numbers. They sharing them. They ain't shit. They ain't this. They ain't that. Damn, girl. Damn, Demetra.
That's what the whole
What
entire
is the beef?
conversation.
Why do
You
you
know
keep
what?
trying to have this fake ass beef though?
You so right. You so right. Ain't no need to argue with you. That's what the hey. That's what everything I've been up here talking about. You so right, girl. Continue.
Hmm. I'm trying to figure out why is you trying to have some beef. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure
you
out.
should have figured it out before you
I'm
brought your
trying to figure out how
ass
you
on here.
complaining and you're the
Shit.
main one that's
Damn
doing the
boy,
same
straight.
things that we're
Damn
doing.
boy,
What are you
straight.
talking about? You
Damn
literally
boy,
over there
straight.
supporting the
Oh no, you
same
ain't gonna come
people
up here and
that is
say
over
nothing to me
here
about a
in the beef
motherfucking
sector.
thing,
I'm
bitch.
confused by your rant. Why
You
are
a
you ranting to
bitch, straight.
Olivia?
Hold on,
What the
bitch.
fuck
I'm
is
right here,
Olivia
girl.
supposed to do to me? I'm a grown ass woman. I will
No,
have
no, wait,
whoever the
no,
fuck I
no.
want
Hold
on
on,
my
wait a minute.
channel. I will have who I
Let me
want on
answer
my
that.
channel.
Let
I
me
don't give
answer
a
that.
fuck what
No.
sector they from.
Wait a minute. Let me answer that question. Wait a
Shit, you
minute,
so bitch.
Demetra.
Bitch,
Wait a
ain't
minute. Let me answer
nobody
that
dumb but
question.
your stupid ass that's over there that can't even enjoy you
Y'all,
getting almost
hold on for
600
a
people
minute.
in your own motherfucking chat because you too bitter worrying about me and motherfucking Bree.
Yeah,
Celebrate your
I'm
success,
bitter.
ho.
I'm
Stop being
bitter.
bitter as fuck and enjoy the shit that's going on. You're the only one that's sitting around here fucking complaining, bitch. Why are you complaining, Demetra? What is your fucking rant about, you sloppy ass bitch? What the fuck is your motherfucking problem, bruh? You want to make this shit be a whole problem for no fucking reason.
Bitch. You
Girl,
motherfucking
why are
hoe.
you over here bitching? Anyways, what you about to say, Miss Olivia?
I just want to say there ain't nothing I can do about it. I don't. This is just my commentary. And Demetra want to hit the link and give her opinion on my commentary. But nothing. I can do nothing about it. This is my commentary. That's all. Continue.
No, I'm not offended by that at all. That's the point. They're saying that I'm the reason that these new people are here. Yes, I am. I take full credit for that. And more people are going to come.
So what exactly is the motherfucking problem, bitch? Did I lie?
You
Did I
tell
stutter?
me. You the one who's sitting
Yeah,
up here
I know you
ranting from
tell
what
me. You
I'm
came up
told.
here to
You're
talk
the
to
one that's
me,
sitting up
bitch.
here talking about we
You
lost
came
and
up
we
here to
fumbled
talk
and
to
we
me,
folded and
bitch.
all this other
You
shit. Yeah,
came up
yeah,
here to
yeah,
talk to
girl.
me,
Yeah,
hoe.
yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
still out here trying to reach
yeah.
every
Hey,
time, don't you,
hey.
Demetra? You ain't got nothing else to reach for?
You
I
sound
guess
dumb.
not.
You sound dumb. I'm letting you keep talking. You sound dumb as fuck.
No, you sound dumb. Up here sounding like a straight fool about all this bullshit that you keep talking about. You got some shit popped off with Candy, and all you gotta do is keep worrying about me and Bree. All you doing is mentioning me and Bree.
I
You
ain't
said
got a
that we
mother.
sold it. Okay,
I
kudos. I
forgot.
went live
I
and told you,
forgot.
bitch, I
I
didn't.
forgot.
Bitch,
I
ain't nobody
forgot.
playing the
I
game that you
gotta be
play. You
working
playing
with
the
Candy.
motherfucking
I'm
drunken game,
working
ho.
with
I'm not
Candy.
playing the
I'm
same games
working
that
with
you play,
Candy.
okay? When
No, you
Demetra
playing a
wanna go take
goddamn
her
drunk
motherfucking
gambling
Mr.
high. You
Demetra
playing
could,
a
when
goddamn
Demetra
run game,
decides she
bitch.
want to cuss a
You
bitch
got
out
a
from the other
track
sector,
star.
she
You
could do that.
always
These same
won,
bitches
bitch.
that you
You
over here trying to clown, that's the
always
same
won.
bitches you was over there crying about. Miss me
Always.
with all that
Oh,
fake ass
Ronnie
shit
ass.
that you
Oh,
sitting your
drunk
fake
Ronnie
ass up
ass.
here
You
on
talking about
Olivia
you a
platform,
track star.
faking it for
You
these
talking about
motherfucking
you a
people.
track
Bitch, you
star.
the fakest
You
bitch on here. What happened to you not liking them? Now you like them? That's that phony shit right there. Since you calling out phoniness, bitch, call out your own phoniness before you get on here trying to talk about anybody else. You back telling pussy popping, flip flopping ass bitch. That's all the fuck you do, Demetra. Is be a hating ass motherfucking bitch. You want to start some fake ass beef with a bitch for what? For what? For what? If we're not involved, why the fuck you brought us up if we're not involved? If we're not involved, why the fuck you brought us up? Why the fuck my name in your motherfucking mouth about some shit Candy started, bitch? But you think nobody see how you moving? Did you think nobody play that you trying to play out here on this motherfucker? But I see you, bitch. I see you, bitch. I see you, bitch.
I'm all lit up. How can you miss me, ho? I'm Demetra lit all day, bitch.
Nobody gives a fuck, hoe. You
But
just
you,
a
but you
bitter
see
ass,
me.
grimy
Yeah.
ass hoe.
Get to running like you always done. She's a runner. She's a track star.
Well, since ain't nobody
You
talking, I
name
want to
one
offer my.
bitch. Name one bitch They actually put some pressure on this bitch, and she actually motherfucker stood in the paint. I'll wait. And she a troll. They couldn't even get her motherfucking mix. And every time she done took her black ass somewhere else and got into it with anybody else, she always lost. Bitch, shut up. Bitch, please. Bitch.
I just want to say my condolences for the loss on your on the loss of your uncle, I believe was on.
I can sound like a hater. I ain't no hater. This bitch sound like the motherfucking hater.
Bitch, I don't run from no hoe up on this hoe. I strategize on you bitches. And that's what you mad about. You don't know how my mom moving on this hoe. Just like you bitches don't know how Candy mom moving with this motherfucking players game. Mix me with all that shit. Cause you hoes love talking about somebody ain't ran from now fuck asshole up on this bitch. Don't get this motherfucking twisted, hoe. Cause if it wasn't for me coming live when I motherfucking came live, bitch, and sat this bitch off, you wouldn't see that lions falling the fuck out right now because they was holding the fuck on till I called the funky ass, pig ass bitch the fuck out. You can kiss my motherfucking ass, Demetra. Still be that hating ass bitch that you always gonna be, Demetra. And that's why you can't grow your shit. Because you too bitter in your own motherfucking self. Bro, let go of that ego that you got, girl, because don't nobody give a fuck about it. You get out here and run your own shit. You get out here and put them on your own place together, oh, and stop dick riding everybody else shit. How about that, bitch? Since you talking about bitch dick riding, all you do is dick ride on this motherfucker. You gonna come out here, Demetra, and bring your own shit, okay? Instead of waiting on me, bringing whoever else to give you the motherfucking content that your fuck ass looking for, hoe. How about you do that? Instead of you worried about what the fuck I'm doing on my channel, what Bree doing on her, Lady Nika, and whoever else out this bitch that's bringing that motherfucking bitch at the content. I don't see you doing that. I don't see you doing that at all. All y'all see you doing is hopping on asses. All I see you doing is kissing asses. That's what the fuck I see you doing. I see you flip-flopping from everybody that you can. That's what I see, Demetra. Fuck out of here, hoe. Like you somebody up on this bitch. You ain't shit up on this bitch. You the most scary ass, phony ass hoe up on this motherfucker. Ain't nothing real about Demetra. Okay?
If you say so, dummy.
The only dumb is you worrying about what everybody else got going on, knowing that you behind on your rent. It's the first hoe. It's the first. It's the first hoe. It's the first. Where the fuck is your rent money, hoe? Where about your rent money, hoe? They be worrying about what the beast that got going on. Bitch, you got your whole life fucked up. That you got rent due. You already behind on rent, and you was over there begging for rent money. The fuck out of here, Demetra. Bitch, fix your motherfucking life before you get on this bitch. You worry about what the fuck I do on my motherfucking channel, huh? That's what the fuck you gonna do. That's what the fuck you gonna do. Worry about paying rent. Worry about paying rent, hoe. You wanna talk about piggy, bitch? You right there with her. You right there with piggy, hoe. And you heard what the fuck I said, bitch. Now stop my motherfucking ass and you get your bitch ass out here and bitch with these hoes and bring some content, bitch, at the hoe that you did right your fuck ass.
Yourself, bitch. Don't hurt yourself. That's called narcissistic. Okay, that's called narcissism at its motherfucking finest. Okay, and that's pure point blank. And like I said before, many times, and I will say many more times again, I don't give a fuck who pick who. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. Ain't nothing gonna silence me. And I know exactly what it is to sit on a little bit. And I'm not even accustomed yet on sitting a lot. So that means simply, I will keep on, and pushing on. You're a dummy. You're an idiot. You're a runner and a track star. Everything you holler about ain't gonna change the motherfucking facts. Whether people want to act like they don't know, bullshit you, and pump your head up. The reality is, every time you went outside the sector where you was trying to find people and groom them, every time you got into a kerfuffle, you lost, bitch. Every time anybody put some pressure and you a troll, bitch, you duck and you hid. I'm telling her because she was hollering.
Okay.
I'm not concerned with none of that bullshit like I told y'all a long time ago. every time, every single time, it seems like I'm getting any type of traction. You and Brianna try to put out y'all little dog whistles. Okay, I've been discussed all of this. So I don't give a fuck. Whoever want to goddamn not support me because I said fuck them hoes, I don't care. And I doubt it changes anything as far as what I'm doing. What'll happen is people just stay in the fucking clouds, you idiots. Go ahead, Olivia. She's narcissistic.
Okay. Somebody said a little while ago that oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. But anyway, wow. I didn't think that happened.
Olivia, the bottom line is this, right? And I'm not needing no amen from anything, right? I stand motherfucking by myself. It's lit lane, not motherfucking highway, right? So, but it's not anything brand new. It's not the first time anybody has said, and I have said, Pizarro truly thinks she's the one that make everything run, breathe, and move around here. Period. That big head syndrome is gonna be the death to her shit. Not at my doing. Who am I? But nobody likes that shit. Nobody likes that shit. I don't. And it kills me. Just like she came over here. So now everything I've been saying up here supposed to be about her. She's so fucking self-important.
Well, let me tell you what she said. Let me tell you what she said, Demetri. She says, she said you brought us into this.
Girl, go back to breathing, girl. Bitch, shut up. You dumb.
Well, let me finish. Tell you what she said in the comment section. She said you brought us into this ish. I was grieving, and then I hear you talking ish about Bree and me. This wasn't about us.
Okay, number one, I can talk about whoever I want to, whatever I want to, however the fuck I want to. Who goddamn thinks she is to tell me I can't bring their motherfucking name up anytime I motherfucking want to? Period.
You were talking about me.
Period. I can say whatever I want to, whenever I want to, bitch. Either provocated or not. Do you hear me? Who the fuck you all think you is? And goddamn fat ass Brianna had my name in her motherfucking fat chompers this morning, bitch. And even if she didn't say nothing to me this morning, bitch, I can talk about whoever I want to, when I want to. Who the fuck you think you is, ho? Period. And did I lie? Now, Miss Olivia, tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe my hearing wrong. Did she not come up here with that dumb ass shit trying to pop off against me, talk about I'm lying on her, why I'm lying on her, then absolutely take credit for letting everybody in?
Well, Demetra, I hate
bitch.
that you. I didn't bring you up here for this, and
I don't have no problem with it. I fight. I'm not a runner. You see who ran?
I just
proven. You see who ran as usual. She's a runner. She's a motherfucking track star.
Well, I just didn't want you to think that. I just didn't want you to think that I brought you up here for this.
No, I don't care. I'm about the shit. I'm with the shit. I don't give a fuck. Whoever say I'm pathetic, bitch, I'll be pathetic. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can kiss my motherfucking pathetic ass. I don't think I'm pathetic. And Miss Olivia, can I tell people my rent's still doing? Tell them to cash out me at Beach Lit all day. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely.
Please cash out my broke pathetic having life at money sign Demetra DEMETRA lit LIT all ALL day DAY. I ain't got no husband to come up. You know, even though I don't got no husband, it's a problem when I ask for money. But bitches with husbands, they can beg all day.
Oh no, I don't mind at all. It was just fine. I appreciate you coming up.
All day.
Absolutely, shit. I appreciate you coming up, and I'm glad that your channel is growing at a rate that you want it to grow. That's awesome. You know, we got a lot of new.
Can I say one thing? Oh, Miss Olivia, please. I'm so sorry. I'm a little pumped up, right? But let me say this. Oh, I already knew this was coming, right? I already knew that. See, I gave my commentary yesterday, talking about how they folded. Okay? Which they did absolutely fold. I also gave my commentary how they took themselves off the motherfucking board and flipped all the attention, all the commentary to the other motherfucking side. Now, what you hoes won't do, well, y'all can do what y'all want to, but what Demetra, I don't have to use strategy. I'll tell you in your face. Demetra been popping her shit, gonna keep popping her shit. Y'all two hoes is not gonna be my commentary. Y'all two hoes, I've been sitting over there motherfucking dragging you hoes whenever I want to, and will continue. I will not be entertaining you hoes right now when y'all got other things to be motherfucking doing. I'm gonna keep doing how I've been doing. Y'all didn't want to fight and shit with the motherfuckers who's at war with you. It's always easy, you think, to fight on one side. So continue. But I'm not gonna play with you hoes. Just like y'all do when y'all tuck tail and run. I'm not gonna tuck tail and run. I'm telling you right now, bitch, I got bigger fish to fry. Y'all miss your opportunity. I will not be fighting with you hoes. I will drag y'all hoes whenever I want to. Period. Thank you, Miss Olivia. Them hoes don't tuck tail and run. They only want to fight people on their own side and shit. They don't never want to fight no real fight. Bitch, please. And they want to fight me in order to stop in to try to get their people have to pick a side between me and motherfucking them. It's very elementary. It's very juvenile. And I'm not playing into that.
Right. Well, thank you so much for coming up.
Thank you, Miss Olivia.
I
Before
really
we was
appreciate
rudely interrupted, we was having an excellent conversation.
No, absolutely. And hopefully you'll hit the link again. You know what I mean? But thank you for coming up.
And let me say this. All y'all petty villains and all y'all intels, don't worry about goddamn picking a side, just hang in the clouds, still cash after Mitchell all day and hit the like. I won't tell if you won't tell. Bye, Miss Olivia.
Bye bye. Go and give me your cash app one more time when you're going out the door.
Oh, please cash app me because it is in fact the first and the rent is motherfucking due. Support Black History Month, me. Cash app Demetra, lit all day. Just like my channel name, all together. Thank you, Miss Olivia. You be blessed.
All right. Happy Black History Month. All right, y'all. Okay. I have nothing else to say. I didn't know that things was going but this is the beef sector, and we beef in the beef sector. Okay. And so anytime you pop off, it's all right with me because this is the beef sector. Okay. Now somebody done called me on phone. Ooh, child. Hold on. Oh, you welcome, Demetra. I think my sound gone out. Y'all tell me if my sound gone out, okay? Because somebody called me on my phone. Shoot, I think I'm gonna have to get my sound back. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me try to get my sound back in. Lord Jesus. Oh, you hear me fine? Oh, cool, good. So, yeah, like I said, you hear me, Kermit? But okay, thank y'all. Because sometimes when they call me on my phone, my sound be go out. I hate when people call me on the video or in the middle of a video. But yeah, I didn't know things was gonna end up about like this. But like I said, this is the beef sector, and we beef in the beef sector, or at least we used to. Every once in a while we still do. I think that and hey George, if you're still in here, um, yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks everybody so much for showing up today. I hope that you guys something. I hope that you guys got something out of the conversation. Once again, this is just my commentary coming from how I feel about a thing. And how I feel for about a thing is how I feel about the thing, right? But I also want to thank everybody that hit the link. You know what I mean? I think Quani got mad at me, but she'll be all right. Um, me and Quani do this all the time. Thank you, darling. You have a great day too, EJ. But like I said, you welcome. I have you on the replay. Okay. All right. I ain't gotta listen to her, Sharika girl. Quani be all right. Quani been we get into it, then we get me and Quani, we fine. It ain't that deep, Sharika. Trust me, it ain't that deep. I promise you it ain't that deep. Okay, Joanna, but anyway, I'm gonna get off here and yeah, you guys have a nice rest of thank you, TC, you too. You guys have a nice rest of your day. I am going to get off of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary as well as this video today. I know I did. I truly did. Um and so yeah, and happy Black History Month. Like I said at the beginning of the video, thank you, Allison. We know that as it pertains to melanated people, our Black History Month is also World History Month, and it's also not just a month, it's 365 days a year, 24/7. We know that, okay? But since they gave us this month, I'm going to say Happy Black History Month and Happy World History Month, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Please hit the like button on your way out the door if you haven't done so already. Please hit that. So this was thank you, Miss Intel. Miss Intel said bye. This was fun, but I refuse to beef with Demetra. She allowed so I respect that, Miss Intel. Thank you for coming up. Thank you, Demetra, for coming up. Thank you for Kwani for coming up. Thank all you guys for coming up. Demetrius said, "Child, suit yourself." She said, "Curry on." I guess curry on. Thank you, Bird. But like I said, this the beef sector. We got us some beef today. Our beef today was provided by Demetra Lit All Day as well as Mrs. Intel. And thank you guys so much for providing the beef. Because the beef today was more entertaining than the beef last night. So and so I appreciate that. Okay. We all love to get our daily dose of beef here in the beef sector. I do anyway. Just cause I ain't beefing no more don't mean I don't like to listen to it because I thoroughly enjoy um beef sector beefs. Okay? Yes, I do. And anyway, like I said, y'all don't get me started. Don't be laughing at me, EJ. Child. But anyway, yeah, y'all hit the like button on your way out the door, subscribe button, share button, click a button, child. And I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye bye. Peace.